Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video I am installing a wig from Hurela Hair. Of course, all their information will be in the description box below. In the package you get a headband, you get a cute little dust bag, and I believe they send you a stocking cap. So yeah, you got almost everything you need to install your wig. And the wig that I'm installing today is a 13x4 lace front wig, and it's jerry curly. It's 180 density, so it's super thick. Yeah, and it comes with 2 clips on the side, a clip in the back, the lace, and the little 2 adjustable straps to the sides. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So of course, because this is a lace front install, I'm going to do the stocking cap method. I remember before I used to install my lace wigs without doing the stocking cap method because I was lazy, but I just decided it looks way better when you do it this way. Yes, it takes more time, but it's worth it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put the stocking cap over my head, cut out little ear holes, and use my Got to Be Free spray to seal it down and blow dry it. I wound up doing about like 3 to 4 layers of the free spray, just to make sure it's extra secure. Once I've cut off the majority of the cap, I'm just going to slide the wig back on just to see how much more I have to cut off. And clearly it's a ton, so I'm about to go back in and cut the rest off. So when I'm aligning my wig, I pull it down a little bit in front of the cap because that's where I'm going to wind up gluing it at. So I just want to make sure it looks right when I do that. But the only issue is I have a weird hairline. Like, as you can see, the sides of my edges come out pretty far. Um, so it's like it's weird trying to like line up the cap with my edges. I don't know. I wind up leaving out my edges on the sides. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but like near my eyebrow. Only because one, I refuse to cut them, so I'm just gonna have to work around it. Luckily this is black hair, so it's not that bad, but I've had issues in the past with like colored hair. But yeah, it's harder for me. If you have like a regular hairline, where that just goes straight across, you're lucky. And you don't have to worry about all of that. So here I realized that I actually cut my wig cap back a little too far, like just by a hair. So what I have to do now is I'm taking my Got to Be Free spray, my rat tail comb, and my blow dryer, and I'm gonna re-wet the front of the wig cap, and I'm gonna use the rat tail comb to kind of like drag it forward and like blow dry it in place to kind of like mold it to my forehead, if that makes sense. Like, it's sitting behind my hairline and you can kind of see like black and besides the sides. And this is the first time that this has happened to me, so going with the flow, but it actually wound up working out in the end. I actually feel like, I don't know, it made the front look a little more blended with my skin. Like, it looks more like, I don't know, more like scalp, I guess. So I wound up working out in the end. It was just very tedious to fix it though. Now I'm just going through with some rubbing alcohol and cleaning up my hairline, removing the makeup from my forehead. And also when I went through with the Got to Be Free spray, it created like this extra residue around my hairline. So I'm just going through and removing that because I know my wig will stick better. Look at that two-tone. It'll stick better when I do that because I learned the hard way. And the glue I'm using is from Wig Dealer, my new favorite hair glue because it is not sweat and waterproof, but it's resistant. So it won't lift as easy. Yeah, and I love it. So works for me. And what I'm gonna do is apply a line first to like my skin, like the skin part of my forehead where I'm actually gonna lay and align the front part of the wig. And then I'm gonna go through and do a layer on the actual wig cap itself. And I wound up doing like 3 to 4 layers of this. And once the 3 to 4 layers has dried, I'm going to go through and use my comb and my hot comb to smooth it into place. Please ignore the white shadowing that you see there. I'll wind up fixing that a little bit later. Now for the fun part, which is where you go through and cut off the excess lace. Trust me, this process took a lot longer than what is shown here. I cut it out for, editing purposes and to spare you and me both the pain of, suffering through watching the whole thing. But definitely take your time and cut off the excess lace because this is a very important part. Now, for some reason, I felt like I needed extra security on this wig. It just felt, it wasn't loose, but I don't know. I just felt like I needed extra security. So what I'm going to do is go through with Wig Dealer's spray, which is kind of like equivalent to Got to Be Free spray, but it works a little bit better. But I'm going to go behind my hairline and add some spray there and let it dry and kind of just like use my hot comb to seal it into place. But it's completely not necessary. I'm just being extra. It's time for my edges. I am putting mine on the sides because as you can see right there, you see the little black hairs. That's my edges. I'm gonna cover that up because it looks weird. If your hairline is regular, unlike mine, then you won't need to do this. But go with the flow. So yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 pieces on the sides and then take down those things. What are those called? I guess like your sideburns, yeah, those. And I'm going to do that too. y'all, please ignore me bouncing around and talking to myself. God knows what I'm listening to, but apparently it was good. Okay, so this hair is freaking humongous, but I love it. No, I really love big hair. I love the appearance of big hair. But big hair must be tamed. So I'm gonna go through with my water bottle and spray it down some because no, I'm not walking around like that. And then I'm gonna go through with some foam and lay it in place. Well, define the curls. Now I'm just going through with this Nairobi mousse and defining the curls. Yeah, so I 0 out of 10 recommend this mousse. I freaking hate it, but it's the only mousse that I have. There's better mousse out there, mousse, whatever, out there to define your curls. This one is not good. Like it'll last for maybe 10 minutes. Then your curls are back poofy again. Get one that's like a stronghold. I don't know, even though it says stronghold on the bottle, it doesn't do a good job. Afoji, however you say it, the one in like the clear and purple bottle works way better than this crap to me, but again, it's all I had. So here we go. Okay, but now we're finally done with this hair after like 30 freaking years. It looks so pretty. Isn't it so pretty? It's very soft. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the tea of this hair. So yes, it's so cute, it's so soft, it's full, it's thick, like it's luxurious, it's dry. You definitely have to keep some moisture in it, I will say. Okay, so Sunday I went out with this wig and let's see, I left the house at like 12. I'll say by like 2, 3, I looked like Tina Turner or Diana Ross. There we go, like Diana Ross. Like it was huge. Like this hair gets super poofy. So you can either one, get a better mousse because mine is terrible, or two, bring some with you and keep spraying your hair throughout the day, which I'm sure nobody wants to do. But yeah, you definitely, I mean, unless you like the big look, then sure. I mean, it wasn't ugly, it was cute, but it was just a lot of hair, like a lot. Like this, what you see here, ain't even close to how big it was when it dried out. But besides that, that's kind of the only con that I had. Yeah, it gets so big. But I mean, it's cute though. It's a vibe. It's a mood. You just gotta find the proper product to tame these curls. Okay. But besides that, I really enjoyed this hair. It was really cute. It was a moment. I got lots of compliments on it. Yeah, and so if you're interested, all of the information for this hair, of course, is in the description box below. But that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Adios till next time.